Alright guys, we are under siege already from a tiny dragon sniper. I mean, all you need is just one arrow, and it needs to be like a very big arrow. Our opponent is already going with the Badger, so oh boy. Oh boy. See why you have the Starcage? Imagine trying to win without it. We could kill Badger, to be absolutely honest with you guys. Do we really? Is it so bad? No, we can just kill the Space Dragon, right? Because if they play Badger, they usually always play Space Dragon, because it has such a good synergy of having two different creatures. Oh my god, what a crazy guy. Man, everything reanimated already. And this gives 3 mana, I believe. So, let's see. Okay. So we want the maximum value from the Starcage. And they have something. I don't know what, but they have something. They did not attack, right? We could get lost and prevent whatever they have. Because they need to take the mana. And it stopped. I fear that they might have some protection spell or something that removes Starcage. In which case they get it on the next turn, so I guess it should be kind of the same. Let's go! Let's make the play that is designed to get rid of exactly this Badger deck. Do they have answer to our answer? Does it work? Does it work? I'm not convinced it works. Guys, I think I think Badger enjoyers need to really read those cards. There's secret hidden somewhere in this box. I think. Jokes aside, I'll take the extra card, you know, it's good for us, and we are more ahead than we should be. In all honesty, I'm going for the 4 mana. That was one of the best Starcages I have ever seen. Sure. We'll get a very nice ambush soon. Oh, this will be perfect. Oh, you will love this one. You will love this one, but I need them to tap all the mana. Oh, you will love this play, guys. They can get 3 mana if we make this play. I will take a risk because it's actually so fun. Let's go for this. Now, you guessed it, we bounce this. And here you go. Your Badgers, I know that you missed them. So our opponent can reanimate all the lands, and this red produces 3 Gruul mana right now. But we're still in combat phase, so we just get a freebie. The ambush on top. No, you cannot. Really? I mean, that's perfect. They accomplished absolutely nothing. Oh, they will scoop. I think they already are considering scooping. I will take the land. It's a good land. Starcage, thank you. See what we are trying to do with this deck, and man, it's just perfect. It's perfect. Yep. Here's your 2 lands, and those aren't as cool as the other ones. And we will just go with Jace. In all honesty, that's all we care about. We can plot something very cool. Very cool. So basically we get 3 mana on the next turn for free, and now they know that whatever is played will instantly die. So we will play land, and even pay life to send the message. We chill. Honestly, I will just do it for the loyalty. At this point it's just, oh man, it's even better. Man, we are having so much good stuff that I don't know what to discard. I'm sorry, Aang. Because this is tempo based, and we much rather trade permanently. So even though it's great, we can finish with Marang. I'm not fully on board with this, but we can just Iceberg it, I guess. Yep, here you go. I mean, they're fighting. In all honesty, I will just draw cards. We don't need Marang. If we get more cards, it will be easier to win, and we'll get it back later. Yep. With Jace you also want to really whiff. We have only 1, so it lingers here and just gives us tons of extra stuff. Bye. And it feels great. And let's see what we can get. I will probably play... Oh man, this is just way too good. We'll go with Momentum Breaker because I want them to spend mana first, and then we get the thing countered, you know? Well, they want to learn the hard way. This is the type of death to a control that is absolutely the most painful. 4 counter spells and our opponent does not know about it. We can draw a card. We probably want something like Marang so we can start finishing the game, but for now we are absolutely fine. We can also copy the Starcage. We have enough mana soon for 3 modes. What about a Juicy? Well, you know what? I actually don't have Marang right. We don't talk about this one. And we go for a counter spell. We have Get Lost, so we don't really care. Most of their creatures will be 1 and 2 drops. Oh, they don't have even more. I was sure they have more stuff. So yeah, probably not great time to be our opponent. Let's start doing some cards. Also, we can keep drawing with the Starcage and Relic, which is really nice synergy. And you can also sweep the board at the same time while drawing cards. You can copy it because it's an artifact. Hellkite. Nah. You know what? Nope. Nope. And I'm having way more fun than our opponent, that's for sure. And you know what? I will just draw. All we care about is just hitting Marang. Our opponent is tapped. Oh, Appa is great too. Kinda does the job. We draw, and we discard this. In all honesty, I don't think we need more lands, right? It's how much? 5, 7. No, we need more. It's 3, 6, 8 mana total. So we actually need 1 more. Alright, we play it. Then we get all the modes. And let's see, our opponent has a game plan. And I'm really curious what the game plan is. Alright, we'll go with this because, you know, I will just get this, man. Like, this is great. Like, this Innkeeper's talent is actually doing absolutely nothing. So we will just start hitting face. You guessed it. We could activate the Starcage. This is so fun. We have enough mana. We have 5. You know what? This is pretty epic. This is not a good play, guys. This is the one way we could lose the game. And you know what? I don't care. Let's get this one. How about a free Starcage? Yep. Man, we have 13 in stats. So as you can see, very easy to finish the game. Alright guys, even though we are kinda color screwed right now, very heavily, I think we have enough to fix it. With the Relic we should be able to find some, you know, next cards. We can always make a copy, please, please. We're a little bit closer to the mana screw than I would love to, but now we have activated Dimir mana, so this is a start. Let's see what we are playing against. Mono white. Alright, so this is the deck that we showcased yesterday. As you can see, pretty popular build, but fortunately, I think we should be ready for it. Hopefully this will be a one play and not 2 different ones, like Scavenger into something. They want 2 plays on this turn. We don't have white mana, so we cannot just, you know, win the game straight up. We need to fight for it. If they ever pass the turn, we can cycle cards, but I don't think they will. Unfortunate. So what is the second play? Maybe we need to go into Starcage. Okay, I think we kinda need to accept this, unfortunately. Let's see if they tap. Every point of mana is massively important. Oh. I mean, that's pretty decent for us. Let's go. Let's go. They are giving such a great trade that I just cannot refuse it. And I believe with this one very intense turn, we should be absolutely fine from now on. We are on our way to second white mana. This is not activated yet, but it will be soon. Weaver. A nice counter spell target, honestly. Yeah, let's go for it. We can be a bit wasteful here. Especially that they played a very expensive spell, because it's 2 mana, and I'm not even joking. If they tapped 1 mana, then they can make, you know, 2 more plays. Here they need to tap out fully just to make a play like this. So it's still decent for them, but we are entering the stage where we can just go for the biggest of plays. And they kinda need to respect our removal, our counter spells, and if they respect them too much, then we don't do anything and just draw cards and fix our draw and, exile it later. So they are not in a great spot. I think they need to play like 3 spells on 3 mana, and maybe this will overwhelm us before we recover. Alright, this is definitely a very good start for our opponent. So I think we draw cards. If we can fix the mana, that's enough. And Ethereal Armor is one of the best cards to deal tons of damage. So if we counter it, they should not have the third one. Man, this is wild. I don't want to show it, but I think I have to. We don't need 2, we need only 1, and each one of other cards is very important for us. Sheltered is fine. We can tank 1 turn with Appa, but that's it. So we take 6 damage on this turn. We just need to fix our what is this draw? Come on, come on. You know what? I think... Oh, this actually works. Oh, you will love this one. So we play... Oh, this is the coolest win against this deck of the day. So we bounce those 2, nowhere, gets back because the shelter was bounced, and it's enough to kill the creature beneath. So now they can recast everything, but they don't have a creature, and that should give us time we desperately needed to win this game. Man, that was a cool one, and now we can start killing creatures. We just chill with Marang. Our opponent cannot really beat our deck in the long game, so they only have this tempo on their side. Man, I really like this play. I think we did pretty nicely. Man, I feel that I'm getting a little bit better with Nowhere to Runs after reading the card like 50 times. And I mean, do you think they have it? We don't have white mana at all. Let's go. Worst case, we'll just get rid of the relic. And best case, we get this. Yep, that's it. With Marang on board, they're probably falling way too behind. Let's draw our card. We don't need to submit. Like, even if you don't really do anything with this... Bro, what is this draw? Triple Starcage, triple Appa, double Orzhov. But make sure that there are no types that we need. This is the weirdest draw ever. You know what? Because it's so strange, we actually need to go for lethal. There is a chance we'll never draw lands to play our spells. Our mana base is super solid. We actually don't have many issues usually, but sometimes this happens, you know? If they go for a creature, we have already the answer, so I'm pretty happy about it. We're at 11, so we don't need the speed. Discarding is not worth it. They for sure have one card that is just bad. Simrip. Bro, this is a very risky play. Like, I'm not sure, what do they accomplish with this? They pumped the... Finally. See, that's all we needed. All we needed. I even paid live, I was so excited about this one. So we go... this is 2-turn lethal. It's 12 damage from Marang and 3 damage from Appa that will play at the end step. So at this point they are dead after this 1 turn. So we should be winning. Even with absolutely the most awkward mana ever, good enough for us. I guess they kinda prevent us from bouncing, so maybe they just predict the play, but they didn't see Appa at all. So I don't think really they should expect it. We have a lot, so if this dies somehow, it doesn't matter. And now we get counter spells after we are winning the game. As you can see, we also have very fast time closing games, moment, you know, we stabilize. I usually don't mulligan, but this hand can go so wrong, and we also need double white, so I think it's worth, you know, just to mulligan a little bit. And we'll try to go for the early game. Alright, I mean, we kinda fixed it. We kinda fixed it. And you know what? I'll take this. Especially that with 3 steps ahead we can either cop it or just cycle a few cards later. And if we hit the right matchup, and it seems to be the right matchup, this will probably win us the game. Let's pay some life, shall we? Oh man. I mean, so far so good. We should be able to survive. Because, oh boy, there's a badger on the loose. I think... I think that I still will counter it. Because if they get Space Dragon on the next turn, suddenly we might be in some real trouble. Probably they cannot go above Normalize, but I'm not risking it, man. This deck can do the impossible many times. I guess we can go... Okay, we pay life. Because we have a really good place for the next turn. We probably will try to go to 5 mana before we counter something. Well then. Alright. Alright. We will go for this one. This is the spell we want to airbend. So now they cannot attack. We get a pretty nice moment of respite. Because, oh boy, we need it. We probably need to get something that draws us cards. Nope. Yep. Nope. Nope. We are the defender. If we had like Appa, maybe you could raise them, but here it just doesn't make sense. We won't counter it, I think. I think we can find a different way. I really want those cards because we're like mulliganing, you know, so if not mulligan, we could play this differently, but I just don't want to risk it, man. So this can protect, but not against Nowhere to Run. But I think we chill. We see the next play. Right now they cannot really attack, so they will probably play something during their own turn, and then we'll be ready. We'll be waiting. I think this is, even with mulligan, we should be pretty fine here. Alright, first human spell. Alright. That's it. That's it. So this is like a counter deck. I expect they have Halia. I think we go for this now. And let's see. If they have a protection spell, we can still counter it, but we would prefer not to. Alright. We get rid of the one card that actually matters in this board. Man, Aang is doing so much work by just sitting in the board, looking like very menacingly, you know? And I will never remember we can flip it. Sure. That's actually a decent draw. We could just get rid of all of this. But I think I know what is the next play. Halia. Wait, no, that's not... Alana and Halina, right? That's the name. That's the name, because there's also the white one. Yeah, this is exactly the one I meant. And this is why we are waiting for this one. We counter, we draw cards, and that's perfect. Yep. That's the correct one. And I think we can get rid of the land. We have another one, which is great. So we use the counter spell, but we still have the counter spell. And you guessed it, we have the counter spell. This will probably continue a little bit. I don't want to attack. We are getting to the point where we will outvalue them. It's close, we are one card short right now, but in 2-3 turns we should be ahead in cards. Sheltered. Okay. This is a very cheap way to counter spell, basically. Alright, sure. And not too much of value. We are at 15, so we can kinda ignore it for the time being. Collector's Cage. That's the big card. And... see why this is in the deck? Let's read it together. Exile all artifacts and creatures. Artifact, creature. Well, that sounds perfect. And of course, our stuff stays. Like Louis. We will have to skip a counter spell. That's the only downside of this whole thing. To be absolutely honest, there is an argument to draw cards and use one of those 3 steps ahead to maybe draw a land into something. But I'm greedy and I won't. Let's go, Starcage. You know what to do. Perfect. Perfect. Just sweeping the part of the board that isn't ours. Exactly how we like it. Still not over, because this is the turn when we cannot counter something. But we have Marang, and I expected that probably we should be able to draw a card. So I'm pretty happy with it. It's another card. Another. Bro, they need to have another creature in this game. Well, that probably won't go very well. I think we just go with the draw. We could even... Man! Oh, this is enchantment, we cannot copy it. Alright, we'll just draw some cards. And as you can see, man, Aang did so much by literally doing nothing here. And I don't think we need more mana on the next turn, we want the Surveyor. Oh, they have another. Alright. We can always bounce the Starcage, but it won't be very easy. Okay, you got it, bro. you got it. That was a play. I guess maybe checking us or something. We can always go for the Starcage. I mean, they need to play something. Okay, I need to actually think, because we could play Marang, bounce all of it, and go again and start to be very, very aggressive. You know what? I think this is a good game plan. I don't think they can outrace us with this. Yoink! And they have absolutely nothing. And now we are the aggro deck, as you can clearly see. Alright guys, so we don't need to... Well, we might actually need to sweep. I wanted to say we don't need to sweep the board, so we don't need second white on turn 3. I think we won't, but it's better to have the option, you know? Especially with uncounterable spells, of course they are uncounterable. Why could control deck control the game, you know? It makes no sense. So I think here we probably go for the Relic. Because we know that we will never counter a spell with our counter spell deck. We need to cycle cards, get to second white. See, this is why I was like, maybe we better make sure that we can get to this second white mana. We are absolutely flooded with small creatures that try to kill us. And they also draw cards, because why wouldn't they? And I'm not drawing cards for free. So what can we do? I mean, I think we just play the card. You know which card. Jace is so good to just save you from a mana screw. Normally we would counter the next spell and absolutely take over the game, but you know, for this we would need to be able to counter spells, but our opponent invested a lot having land that creates 5 colors of mana with an upside, so, you know, as long as you don't play control. I'm a little bit salty about Cavern, alright? It's a very strong card. So Jace did the service, died for our win, because thanks to Jace we actually will win this game probably. So now this is 0 mana sweeper, and that should be pretty decent. And we are also drawing 2 cards because we have the relics. So we have this combo going. Later we can use Appa to bounce whatever we want. Sure, of course. They would save all of it. And of course we cannot counter, right? Because one is ally. Oh, they are all are allies. Makes perfect sense. Absolutely perfect sense. I think we still have a play here. Oh, you would really like it, huh? You would really like it. Alright, I learned few tricks. Let's make a token. If you don't want to get countered, alright, you will get double swept if that's your jam. Nope, denied. See, we can play around everything with this deck. But that was incredibly powerful play, man. Like, no joke. And most decks would just, you know, kinda get got, you know, with this one. But right now we mitigate most of the pressure, we have very nice situation, and now we take over the game. And we can bounce this guy because everything is under the token version, and the main version is actually fresh and ready for some action. You want to play something at the end step? Of course they do. It will be, you guessed it, uncounterable. And this is ally, and this is ally. Cool. Love this part. They will attack with this though. I think we still go for this. Just to make sure, you know. We can airbend. I don't think this is worth it, because of course they get more value. Here they don't get the enter the battlefield effect. So that's why we kinda can do it. Yep. Great. Oh man, they're really playing around everything we are doing. So let's see what the play will be. We can play another Starcage, but it won't be free, and it's not perfect to not be able to counter anything. Let's go for this and get a bit of a better trade here. I will go to damage, because they can have something that protects and airbends, so I prefer to take with this one extra damage just to make sure that we get, you know, the good stuff. And let's go for this. Oh, we can already do it. I didn't realize that we have three artifacts. Well, that's actually pretty cool. We could waterbend this. But I think Scrying is better, you know? We can always do it for one extra mana. We should have enough. Marang. Marang is the big card, right? We have Appa, so let's not get more. Alright, this might be our key to success in this one. We could also airbend this, but... they probably have something at the end step. So I'm not sure what the cards are that we will draw, so it's just not worth it. Alright, they get more tempo. Not perfect. So they will probably remove this and swing phase, right? I'm preparing. Highlight. Aang highlighted. Nope, not yet. I'm ready at any point. I will block this then. Like, this is not yet a kill. So maybe we can absolutely cheat the destiny here. They have a 3-drop here. At least Marang is very cheap, so that's a good upside. So they cannot replay Appa. And the token is dead. I mean, it would be so much easier if we could actually use our deck, but, you know, we're on a different side. We could kill this, but it's kind of expensive. I think we need to chill on this turn. This is such a close game, man. I wish I could counter something, you know? Not the case. So they were airbend the Marang. Not much we can do about it. We can at least play Appa and block something. So they're still not doing much. Yeah, we could draw cards, but that's it. I don't think it's worth, because then we lose Marang, you know, for the time being, and we kinda needed to survive. All right, you swing face. That's what you do. Do they have another Aang or something? They probably have one more trick. But if not, we definitely get this back, because why wouldn't we? Man, we're this close to winning. Like, we just need one play ahead of them, and that will be it. Is that the play? Is that it? Sure, they can protect, but they don't push damage. Okay. They can airbend something. But we also, like, we play very similar strategy. Right, I think this is something we can exile. Alright, well, I wanted to say, oh, well, we have counters, I remembered. Alright, and we still won. Man, this was great. This was great. That's what I wanted to say. To be absolutely honest, man, this game was something else. I did not believe we can reverse the whole tempo and somehow win this game, but you can see how close it was. So guys, the deck is rebuilt because we showcased the Orzo version. You absolutely loved it, and I was reading comments that Aang is very good with this synergy because you can basically, you know, airbend, for example, Appa and kinda make the loop of this, and with Appa you can also get Rise of Sozin airbend. So this gives you a bit of like infinite value. Of course, it's kind of slow, your opponent can break it, but still a play. And it's not like Aang doesn't fit the game plan of, you know, airbending everything in response to something happening. It can also kill tokens and a pretty decent win con, because when you flip it, I mean, it attacks and it's already a 6/6. It has reach, it has trample, so even can defend you against this one crazy slick shot from the top of of their deck. So guys, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, that's kinda it for today. I hope you had fun. Thank you to all the patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you to all the YouTube members that don't get enough love for supporting the channel. Really appreciate it, guys, as well. And that's kinda it for today. So thank you for watching and see you tomorrow.